Good morning and welcome to Winning Wednesdays. I'm here again with my champ. We're on our way to school and work. I hope that this message finds you in good health or on the journey to good health, to be prosperous in all aspects, and to have a peace that surpasses all understanding within you. This morning, my son and I were discussing, as usual, just different topics. And we went to church on Sunday, and they gave him, the children's church gave a devotion, so something that they're supposed to continue to read that coincides with the lesson they had on Sunday. And the lesson on Sunday was about what, being brave? Or was it?
Yes, it was about being brave and trusting God.
Being brave and trusting God. Okay.
When you don't
I can't see you.
When you don't know what to do, you should just trust God.
Oh, believe and trust in God, and when you don't know what to do, just trust God. Okay. And so as he was reading the next part, today's portion of it focused on Rahab's aspect. And Rahab, as we know, she did what she had to do to survive in that dark, seemingly prosperous place of Jericho. For her, the only aspect was for her to willingly have the company of various men in order to take care of her family. And even though Jericho was so prosperous from the outside with these huge walls and great empire, within those walls, people were deteriorating. They were cracking. They were cracking underneath the facade that was. Because just because on the outer you're looking all good, if your inner man is not submitted to the Most High, it's a facade. And so I'm sure in the wee hours of the night or the mornings, her heart was crying out to God. Like, there has to be more to this. Has to be more to this life than this. And of course, all these rumors were happening about the children of Israel. Like, ooh, who are these people? Who are they? And as these rumors occur, this guy blocked me. As these rumors occur, Joshua sent some spies into Jericho, okay? And as he sent the spies into Jericho, I'm so sorry I'm blocking you, sir, because this person cut me off. I'm so sorry. I apologize. Go ahead. Sorry, y'all, because this person cut me off and kind of blocked some other cars from doing great. Wanted to make sure they were safe. Okay. So he sends the people over to Jericho because he says, we need to figure out what's going on over there. Because if God promised us something, we just can't sit back all willy-nilly, or basically sit back and do nothing, Gaby, for us to get that promise. Okay. So he sends the people over there, and as they go and they're scoping out the land, they see what's going on, and then the guards, they know that they find out that there's some spies in the land. And of course, God is always watching, finds a way to bring them to the path of Rahab. And Rahab, she agrees to hide them. And when the guards come and ask, he's like, oh, I think they're gone already. What are you talking about? You know. And after the guards are gone, she goes back to them and said, we heard about you guys. We heard that your God, what did you read on the paper? That your God is what?
Your Lord, your God is the God who rules in heaven above and on the earth below.
Your God is the God that rules in heaven above and on the earth below. So she's like, okay, I know I have a little God sitting on my altar here, in my corner, but the God y'all serve, much greater than that. Much greater than that. See, a lot of people this morning don't care about their lives. They're cutting people off. And what gets me, I'm sorry, this is a different conversation. What gets me is, if you chose to leave your house late, why does that make it the responsibility of everyone else on the road to make way for you? Take responsibility. Anyway, so she says that to them. And when she says it to them, she says, okay, well, I was nice to you. Okay, pay it forward, dude. I was nice to you. I'm going to need you and your people here. When God gives you the land, so she already knew. When God gives you the land, I need you to make sure that you protect my family. Okay? And so the courageous part that you were talking about, Gabriel, that's what it was. Because here she was in this land where she's supposed to be faithful to Jericho, but she knew in her heart of hearts that something was wrong. That something had to change. That she had to do something. She had to be in agreement with whatever change God was going to have happen in her life. So we know the story. They walked around. They walked around real quiet, getting their steps in, walking around. And the last time, they went ahead and they turned up. They're like, well, glory to God in the highest. And then from there, what happens?
The wall crumbles down.
The walls came crumbling down. Yes. So when that happens, then they say, all right, y'all, get in there and get what God promised us.
So then we attacked them.
So they went ahead and attacked. All right. Yo! All right. So they go in and do that, and they kept their promise. And like you said, to you, it was amazing that she made it into the bloodline of the Messiah. So imagine if she would have just chose to continue to live her life in darkness.
She would never be.
God probably, we would have chose somebody else. Well, it would have took a little bit longer, but her whole purpose of her being in that is to teach us today that we need to be courageous. If there's something that we feel is not right in our spirits, we need to take it to God. Because you can take it to all your friends and tell your friends what's going on. They're not going to do anything for you. They could either, one, if you have good friends, one, they'll pray for you and support you and give you wise counsel. Or two, if you have bad friends, they'll just act like they're pretend like they're listening. And look for an opportunity to sabotage. Or look for an opportunity to bring you down. And your portion, Gabriel, is to have good people in your life, okay? To have good people to speak over your life. And to guide you down the right path and not into darkness, into light. So, because she was willing to figure out who this God who reigns in heaven and earth and on the earth below, she wanted to know who he was for herself. She put herself out there and trusted that these total strangers would follow through. So sometimes when we trust, Gabriel, it's like taking a chance, right?
Yes.
Because you know, and I know, I've trusted people that haven't had the best interest for me. They were looking out for themselves. You've had some friends that you trust, and then the next day you're like, Mommy, they're not my friend. They hate me now. They're trying to get me in trouble. So we can not only trust the words of people, we have to trust their actions. Because the people said, yes, we promised. Don't worry, we got you. And they could have said that, and when they came in and did nothing, her and her family would have been gone. That would have been the end of Rahab's family. But they said it, and they followed through. So when you speak something, Gabriel, I pray that you speak life. People who are watching, when you speak something, I pray that you speak life over others, and you follow through on the steps that you can to bring it to pass. Be courageous. When you don't know what to do, you say the what now?
When you don't know what to do, just believe in God and trust God.
Just believe in God and trust God. All right, thank you. So, Gabriel, go ahead and tell people have a great day.
Have a great day, everyone. Bye.
Bye.